Pepe family, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. Appreciate you guys as always for showing tremendous amount of love. Let's take a look at what's happening with Pepe here, and of course what we could be expecting as we are going further into Friday morning. So looking across the board, we're seeing a sea of red. I'm sure if you guys watch some of my other updates, you guys know what's going on. If not, if you only watch Pepe updates, we'll keep you guys covered as to what's really happening. So a lot of red, a lot of fear across the market. Double-digit drop for multiple coins. Pepe, to be specific, down 15.3% right now, as we can see for ourselves. Not too exciting, I'm sure. But like I said, before anyone comes out and says, oh, Pepe is going down, I really hope you guys understand that, the broader market is also following along. But Pepe down quite a bit today, down 16% in USD, 12% in BTC, and about 6.2% in Ethereum comparative. Price currently sitting at 1056, valuation 4.4 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume at about $1.6 billion. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So even though we have seen quite a sharp drop for Pepe today, you're still seeing the holder count increasing day by day. 449,356 holders for Pepe as of recording this update. But if you're looking at the entire meme coin, the meme coin valuation for the entire space is down 12.2%. We actually saw one of the largest liquidations in the crypto markets over the course of the last 24 hours, about $1 billion, which again is insane amounts of liquidation. So again, not a big surprise to any one of us. Yes, you're pretty much seeing everything impacted right now. Utility projects, meme coins, whatever the case may be, everything seems to be down right now. So in terms of an opportunity standpoint, I'm sure a lot of people, that dollar cost average in, I'm sure they're happy. But could the market go down more? We're going to obviously discuss that right now. But what's quite interesting here is, this Aura coin, I absolutely have zero idea what's, running this thing up. This thing has pulled a 200x in the last 2 days. 200x, guys. Put that into perspective. 200x. Let me know in the comments down below what you think is happening. But anyhow, that's, obviously, aside from the overall subject, if you're looking at Pepe, $4.4 billion in terms of the valuation, down 15.4%, like I said, in 24 hours. Obviously, still the top third coin when it comes to the ranks in the meme coin world. But let's take a look at the price. So as far as the dominance is concerned, obviously it's picking up momentum right now. We're currently sitting at 64.8%. At the rate we're going, we could push up to the likes of 65.4% as well, which of course was our yearly high for this year. BTC, on the other hand, you can see this for yourself, currently hovering at $103,940. We actually came down to $102,700, but we quickly bounced back up. But right now you're looking at some resistance coming in our way for BTC. But of course, if this is able to clear, we could push up to the likes of 106,000. Again, if you follow my channel, that's such an important level to be above. If we're below that, the chances of us going down to the likes of 100,000 is still on the table. And that's something I don't want you guys to be forgetting. But now if you're looking at Pepe, remember where we were just at the beginning of this month. We retested this key support line and we did see a beautiful bounce up to the 1355. We're pretty much, wiping out all the gains we made. I said that earlier and I'm saying that again. And we can clearly see that from this angle. We actually saw a 28% increase for Pepe over the course of the last few days. But like I said, that has completely been wiped out. So I really hope you guys locked in some profits. Obviously, if you're in for profit taking, at the end of the day, let's face it, everyone is here for profit taking, right? So if you did buy around this range, or especially around the March levels, obviously from March levels you're still up quite a bit. But if you got in around the June 5th levels, you did see a 28% increase. But like I said, all those gains have been wiped out. But now we're coming across that same key support line once again. I've told you guys a history of this support. This used to be an all-time high last year. So this support obviously came in our way to help us on June 5th, and yet again it's coming for our assistance here again. But if we don't hold this support, we are headed down to the 985 zone. Obviously adding another zero to the price, and this itself would be an additional move of about 7% from where we currently are. And honestly, this support is so important to hold, because if it doesn't, be prepared for us to revisit, this 97 to 98 zone for Pepe. But obviously right now, this is not something that a lot of people want, but we cannot ignore what kind of impact some of the external factors can also have on the market. Market moves, market is in correlation to BTC. Yes, some people are going to come out and say, well, what about this coin or what about that coin? They're pumping, but you can look at the valuation on these coins, and usually these are manipulated. There's insiders or market makers that are pumping these coins. So there's definitely going to be outliers, but you need to understand the broader market tends to move with BTC, and that's exactly what's happening with Pepe. I'll keep you guys covered, of course, as you guys know. Let me know down below what you guys think. Where do you see the price of Pepe going? Love you all. See you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.